way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, hurry up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, hurry up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through.
Right, this is Jake. Many takes is the camel?
About 5.
That's not bad. Right, so we're heading on the extreme. We're going to do a face-to-face check-in basically. Obviously we've got a lot of competitors competing at the moment. PCA, 5.5 weeks out. Emma, we're going to see, she does the posing on there, so anybody that's looking posing, it can be males and females, she does both. Really good at the posing, so obviously she's from way up the north, but she comes down the extreme, which is handy, and she takes people kind of local here for posing and stuff. What we're going to do is just get some footage. Obviously I actually checked her out yesterday, but what we're going to do is do a face-to-face check-in. We'll record it for you guys, and basically just see what her physique looks like. This prep for her started off as a recomp, so she wasn't actually prepping. We were kind of recomping, and people was prepping, and we were just discussing shows and stuff, and then obviously we started to take posing, and we just sit and go, and her condition was very good, so we thought, will we just prep for the crack? And it started off as a joke, and it's led into something serious, so we're going for it. We're 5.5 weeks out. She's in a really good spot. Condition wise, she's kind of borderline. Now, and I've talked this through with Ryan Alexander, obviously in the PCA, because I want to obviously put the client in the proper class. So she's borderline athletic figure, borderline stepping on the train figure. Now, he basically said the feedback was if her condition gets any better, she probably won't be trained. So we are pushing for condition, so we'll see if the crack is in here. There's going to be very little editing done here. I'm just going to keep it as raw as possible, just to get everybody can get an insight on it and see what the crack is. So let's go. Hey, so we just landed on an extreme. We bumped onto one of the other lads. He's on getting the session, so again, he's 5.5 weeks out, so we'll get a wee quick, he's getting a wee pump here now. He's actually on legs today. He's getting a wee quick pump, we'll get a wee look at him. And again, that'll be good insight as well. He's doing the junior men's physique, 5.5 weeks out, and very good condition as well, so Big Andy's up, he's up, no pressure. We're recording on the YouTube, no pressure. We have well, saying that wee Andy, I walked on wee Andy's there as well, so we're going to get a wee quick look at him. He's going to do legs, so he's just into getting a wee quick pump. Are you ready, or?
Doesn't matter, because I can wait.
I think what I'll do is, he's just getting a wee quick pump because he's training, and then we'll get a wee jig at you in.
I'll walk.
Right, no worries. Let's keep on fast.
Never, ever. And I thought I would have struggled doing cheat meals.
Right, so we're here with Andy. He's 5.5 weeks out. We just literally bumped on in the gym. So what we'll do is we'll get a wee quick look at him now. Again, this is juniors men's physique. So where he's at, he's definitely going to be very dangerous. And again, I feel where he's at, he's got the potential to stand and open as well and hold his own with anybody. So no pressure, big lad. We're going to get it. We'll get a wee look and see what the crack is. We'll just go through the poses, the front poses. Blow right down on it. Yep. Hold that shot there. Yep. Go ahead. Back is coming on nicely. Again, he hasn't really got a pump there either. Yep. Blow right down on, squeeze right down on. Again, very, very sharp here, and you can see two top lines coming to life. Very little pump, so. And do the, yep, blow the abs out. Suck up on the vacuum. That's a lethal shot there, like, isn't it? That's a shot there. Very good shot there. Do the front shot again, overhead from the front. Vacuum up. Deep vacuum here, isn't it? It's nice, like. And then the side. Go from the side. Whose is better? Campbell reckons hers is better. Blow right out, right down, twist round. Again, physique wise here, like he's literally not really got a pump here. There's a wee bit here at the bottom of my back, and it's minimal. They come off. For 5.5 weeks out, he's in a perfect position, like, really good position. Like energy wise and strength and stuff's good. At the minute he's on here in extreme. Chris is pushing him through his workouts, so we know the workouts are getting nailed. The intensity's high. And his energy and strength still good, isn't it, through his sessions?
Yeah, well, he's progressing, so.
Aye, so he's still progressing his lifts. 5.5 weeks out. Obviously, we're on a deficit. We are starting to push him that wee bit harder. We had a good off season where we've actually put on like about 2 stone, and he kept on tight, so it's like 2 stone of muscle, and we're like just out timing it. We're 5.5 weeks out. The hammer's getting dropped. He will start to feel the pinch. Obviously, he's getting in really good condition. You're not going to get in this condition and not feel the pinch at some point, but again, he's still very, very fresh. And like mindset wise, what's 5.5 weeks? It's not much, you know what I mean? So literally we've got like 3 weeks of digging, and I've told him he is going to start getting pushed. We've made wee small tweaks. You felt your hunger come a bit. His appetite, like his appetite's starting to come up. We've ramped up his steps a wee bit. His steps is actually crazy the last 2 days. What was it? They sent them through. It was like 60,000 or something. So 60,000 steps in the past 2 days. I didn't instruct them to do that, by the way. I said to them, was that weekly or is that is that for the week? But
for them to be progressing at that stage of a prep is impressive. Like,
it's training.
A good spot to be in.
The most important thing for me is in a diet phase like this, and you can see it in his physique. Again, bear in mind he hasn't pumped here. He's basically flat, just a wee quick pump. It's keeping your strength the whole way through. There's no reason why you should be in a deficit coming through your prep and losing strength. If you're losing strength, if you're feeling like dog shit, then there's questions to be asked. I feel, especially 5 weeks out, all right, you will feel a pinch to some degree, but your progression in the gym should still be there. If it's not, there's something wrong. Do you know what I mean? Whether it be supplementation ways, diet ways, or else output, there's something not right. But
or mindset, he can push.
There's a lot, exactly. And mindset is a big thing here, you know. And at the end of this is only your second show, is it?
Second show.
He's done one show before, and then kind of stepped away from training again. He literally only really got back into it again this year. So he's 2 or 3 years out. He's literally back at it, and trust me, this boy is one to watch. He's coming, so good stuff. We're back running again. This is the gear we originally came to see that we were talking about in the car. Again, 5.5 weeks out, we're going for figure class. Now, there's a grey area here, and we have our mindset on something, but as I say, we sent pictures off to Ryan from PCA because obviously we do want to make sure we select the proper class. He says tentatively athletic, but if condition improves, which we're only 5 weeks into diet, remember, the condition's going to get really nasty, so we are going to hopefully get freaky and push on that train. It's one of them ones. She could sit. She's done athletic before, done really well, a really good success. You know, she's not a stranger to the stage. But we're kind of, the two of us is kind of like-minded where we want to see how far we can push it. We don't want to just settle for average. Do you know what I mean? She's ready and shape for the athletic. We have 5.5 weeks left. And the big thing to remember is we started this was just a recomp.
Yeah.
We weren't even prepping.
No.
The whole off season we were just pushing up for kind of size, working foot up. We started the recomp because like we got the food was crazy high. It was like over 3,000 calories. Carbs were super high. You know, and cardio was low. So whenever we started recomping, we were just kind of joking, going, "Well, we do a prep," and then it ended up in we were going like, "Fuck me, the shape's here." A few weeks dieting, let's see what happens. We dieted for like 2-3 weeks, and we thought, "Right, fuck it, it's on." 5 weeks later, we're here. So we'll get a wee juke. She still feels good.
Yeah.
You know, she's starting to feel the hunger and stuff. You know, we did have to push her that wee bit harder because it was a short prep. You know, really we only had like 10 weeks, so we're halfway there. It's easy work. I think she's cruising, and she hasn't complained too much yet. So we're not pushing too hard yet. Cruise control.
Yeah.
So we'll get a wee juke at the physique. The physique's really, really good. So we'll get a wee look at it. So straight away, what we're seeing, like from the last day, Like waist, like that's my hand. Like waist is literally non-existent. So again, really nice taper, really nice structure. And from the last day, it was like 2 weeks ago, was it? Just 2 weeks ago. Then we first had we last seen her face to face, and there's a massive change already. We can see it. So what we'll do is we'll just go through the quarter turns. Yep, and again, hold that. Again, yep. Just hold that there. Just that's the problem. That's just literally skin, like that is literally just the bottom of my back is right on. Go through the poses, yep. Just hold that. Seeing that one there, just try and get. Yep, exactly. Just to get the peak of the bicep, it makes a massive difference. Yep.
There's a few options for
I think I like this one.
I normally do this.
I like this one, my leg, because obviously I think that's a nice shot there. That's a nice, definitely. Again, biceps, make sure they're back. To me, I think that one there shows it's a nicer shape. All right, you don't see the splits in the quads as much, but look, structure, exactly. I think structure-wise, this is a better shot. Yeah. Yep. Just hold that there again, we'll just sing. So her trouble area, you can see there's just a wee bit here. Upper body is right down the lower back is literally, it's paper thin skin. Glutes, the good thing is, adductors are separating, legs are separating nicely. I'm trying to kill her here holding this pose. But there's just a wee bit here. So that's basically the area that we're keeping a tight eye on. Yep. And again, you can see adductors are separating, waist tight. There's a nice structure there. Upper body is basically where it needs to be. And one key factor here, as we discussed with Emma already, is, and she agrees, is we need to dig in the details here without sucking too much from the top half. That's very, very important, because you see a lot of gears, there's a slight imbalance, and what they do is they just dig down too deep and they never get that back. Now, we don't want to lose this top line, so the plan attack was obviously we checked in at the weekend, and the check-in yesterday, we dropped like a kg, was it, or just over a kilo. So again, that was like a perfect drop. What we're going to do is dig her on down to Friday, see how she turns up on Friday. If she still drops a wee bit lower, we're going to put her back up again. Just slightly refeed her, because I don't want to sacrifice this look. Do you know what I mean? So it's knowing when to push and when to pull back. It's very, very important, especially in a physique like this, because you don't want to ruin the look. Again, like upper body is pretty much peeled. Quads is nice and sharp as well. So see the ab shot. This is the shot here. I think that's a class shot.
It's more in, so I don't have to do this.
You don't have to pull it?
Yeah, so.
Like, see that shot there where, that's a really good shot. Can you hit that there, to see like from the front if they're looking for an ab shot, can you hit that to get? I think that's more, like see that front shot there? I think the one from the side far better.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? That there one for the ab shot is the shot. Yep. PC, just run through them again. You can keep the camera rolling here, Campbell. I'm going to get a wee couple of pictures for Instagram. No pressure. It's good practice.
In here's definitely coming in.
Definitely, it's definitely. Even the upper is a lot sharper than the last day. You know what I mean? So as you're leaning out here, it's still coming on. It's just that wee bit there, like. And it's the thing is, like, see there where you can grab it. It's watery. So it has to come off. But that's to say, that's
I can see it's on the split here.
yeah.
I just need in there.
That's the part that you have to dig for. You know, she's not suffering now, but like we could easily cruise her around, like, and take the easy option and go. She's got a good athletic look. We could just sit in athletic now, but when you're in this shape at 5.5 weeks out, I think we'd be selling ourselves short if we didn't push for that extra conditioning. You know, and bring her all-time best. Like for me, placings aside, now I think I've got high expectations. She's got high expectations. Like we're not showing up just to make up numbers. We want the sword. We're putting it out there. We want the sword. But for me, it's about showing up better than your last showing as well. You know, exactly. So she's done that with before. Second, you know, so again, that's massive. That's massive. You know, as I say, no stranger to the stage. But I'm determined as a coach, and as a client, she's determined as well to bring her all-time best, and we're going to make sure we do it. So, most importantly, we need to get shots for the Instagram, for the gram. So we get a couple of wee pictures. Do the front one with you know, from this or the I do both. Do both them shots. Do that one there, and then do the tricep one too. Yep. So you can see the delts, and she's not really got a pump here either, but you can see the delts starting to stir out there. Seeing that one there, can you shut up? Alright. And see if you think here, I'm being a fucker here, but see if you straighten up, like see you're kind of lying back under a wee bit. Try it again, go on that, right? See if you go on that and just hold yourself strong. Go on to the pose, right? That's better. Yep, good. And we'll do the back ones. Back double bicep, and then we'll do the lat spread as well. Yep. Yep, good. Legs is definitely tighter, but obviously there still is that bit. Yep.
Definitely feel the stairs, it's helping.
Aye, because you're pushing through that all the time, like you're always using it as well. Yep. Good, like, happy? Never happy. We're never satisfied.
No.
But like we definitely have more to give as well. So we'll see what Friday brings. At the same point here, it's not about just digging someone on the floor. That's not what it's about. We have to bring the best package here. But definitely for 5.5 weeks out, like you said to me, you were never this lean 5.5 weeks out before.
Never.
So she's. Well, we're 5 weeks in, and we have 5.5 to go, and she's never been this lean. So we definitely are in a good spot. Yeah. I'm very confident. Like we're going to bring her best. Like definitely. Because even mood-wise, you're in good form. She hasn't flipped yet, and she hasn't cursed me yet. It's coming though. But it's one of them ones too. I think it's very important as well. Like for me and Emma, like she can tell me anything, or if she's saying if something's not right, she'll just tell me. Yeah. There's no bullshit, and there's no hiding. Do you know what I mean? It's just everybody's down to earth and we're on the same page. You know what I mean? And the more I know, like if she's getting it tight, or you know. Exactly. We had a wee thing about the cereal, different things. We addressed it. It was sorted, and we're all happy. And that's important. Like I think too, it's not just about just getting people ready and stuff. Like mentally, they have to be in a good place as well. And if we keep the kind of communication good and the honesty there, it's going to get better results. You know what I mean, for both of us. So that's a crack, guys. Check in done. Good job.
Yep.
Sorted.